10 years, over 50 research projects, more than 10 million euros in funding. The research program SEEK. It is focused on the most pressing economic questions in Europe, implemented at ZEW Mannheim.
ZEW has positioned itself at the forefront of European research. Over the past 10 years, we have strengthened our position enormously, and this is thanks to SEEK, the research program strengthening efficiency and competitiveness in the European knowledge economies.
ZEW has built an outstanding network across Europe and the world. Be it in Harvard, Cambridge, Beijing or Paris, we have excellent connections. This is how we were able to welcome French star economist Thomas Piketty for a lecture in Mannheim. Scientific expertise, top-class speakers at conferences, impact on European politics. 10 years of SEEK at ZEW. That's also a flagship for the state of Baden-Württemberg. ZEW does a magnificent job, is developing greatly, and is highly successful in attracting young talent from all over. Through SEEK, ZEW has been particularly successful in firmly establishing itself as an international partner and advisor for European issues. ZEW has become an entity that is well connected and listened to in Brussels. Baden-Württemberg's state representation in Brussels has been a key element of strong networking in Europe. The most important forum here, the ZEW Lunch Debates. ZEW has organized more than 20 events here since 2014. Over 100 speakers informed more than 2,000 guests about projects and findings from economic research.
In light of the current challenges for Europe, science is more than ever in high demand. From EU Green Deal, Next Generation EU or digitization and EU competition law, we provide fact-based advice. Our ZEW team delivers policy-relevant answers to pressing questions.
Core value at ZEW, evidence-based research projects, a team that investigates the markets and uncovers interrelations, and frequently conducts cutting-edge research like in this project, which focuses on environmental policies and their impact on firms.
Through SEEK, we've been able to conduct research that is highly relevant for society. Before, there was hardly any data on the relationship between environmental impacts and the competitiveness of European firms. We've created a new dataset with firm-level information on, for instance, pollutant emissions, employment, turnover, innovation activities, and much more. It is a clear advantage that we now have access to this unique data for the whole of Europe.
The ZEW Research Department Digital Economy is also creating new milestones. For example, through online platforms, the team is researching both the challenges and the opportunities of digitalization. Through internationally renowned cooperation partners, the team also promotes up-and-coming scientific talents.
Our projects have resulted in high-ranking publications in professional journals. Our doctoral student Reinhold Kessler, for instance, published his research results on the transparency of hotel booking platforms in the journal Marketing Science. As this topic is highly relevant for both consumers and competition authorities, it received enormous media attention, both nationally and internationally.
The Research Department Corporate Taxation and Public Finance single-handedly worked on 7 research projects in the 10 years of the SEEK program.
We were able to position ourselves on the European stage as a leading institute in the area of data-driven advice. The best example for this is the collaboration within the framework of the EconPol network. Together with partners from 7 EU member countries, we shed light on the question of how Europe can reorient itself through its institutions and discussed our findings in workshops and at ZEW lunch debates in Brussels.
Through the ZEW lunch debates and SEEK conferences in Mannheim, ZEW set highlights in the last 10 years by networking with prominent speakers from science and politics. The policy advisor as host, playing a bridging role between science and politics. ZEW produces independent scientific research in economics in an international context. ZEW not only provides excellent quality, but also offers relevant and application-related policy advice, giving recommendations that can be implemented through reforms and put into practice. That's a unique approach.
Das ist ein einzigartiger Zuschnitt.
I think ZEW is a very, very important organization that helps us a lot in Europe to get the right data, to study in deepness a lot of these subjects. And so the role of ZEW is actually to set the picture, to tell politicians based on data what's actually the future. And so then politicians, based on that data, they can take decisions.
It's been 10 intense years of European research and spirit, 50 projects with partners from over 100 institutions and universities in almost 30 countries around the world. A full success, a strong foundation for the coming years.